morning and welcome back to another vlog. It is currently Saturday at 7 a.m. and we are going to kick this video off by getting ready together. I'm trying out a new foundation today. This is from, I think it's pronounced Say. I hope I am saying that correctly, but I've literally used the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation for years. Like, I'm not lying, it might even be 5 years. I have not ventured out. I love it so much. I think this foundation's a little bit lighter and I'm hoping it's something I can wear like more long term because I've mentioned to you guys before, I just can't stand a full face of makeup. It really just like overstimulates me. I did like the tool online through Sephora where you put in your current foundation and it picks out your new foundation color for you. So I hope that this is right, but I'm gonna be completely honest, it looks a little dark. I went to Disneyland last night with one of my friends. I didn't get home and in bed until almost 1 o'clock. Very, very late for me. That's not something I do often. I have not checked my Aura app yet, but if I had to guess, I probably only slept like 4 to 5 hours. I literally will never set an alarm if I can help it. Like, if I could have one superpower in the world, it would be no matter what time I needed to wake up, I was never tired and could just jump right out of bed. I'm very structured, I'm very organized, I'm very type A, but one area you might be surprised I lack structure in is waking up in the morning. I am a snoozer. Like, I snooze so much, it's criminal. Okay, first impressions, I am quite literally obsessed. This is going on like butter. It still has extremely good coverage. I don't know if this is doing it justice. I know it's so early, but the lighting in here is a little bad. The true test is going to be how it wears throughout the day, so I'll definitely update you as the day goes on. Sorry for the shift in camera angle. I needed to watch back that first clip. I was convinced it was recording blurry, but it's just my lack of eyesight because I don't have my contacts in yet. This is like blending. This is not blending into, what am I trying to say? My old foundation is so thick and full coverage. I think the contour really just like got sucked up in it and it wasn't like as potent, so I had to put a lot, and that is not the case with this foundation. I don't know what to do here. And I'm not technically running late, but I don't have like a lot of time to be messing around, you know what I mean? The left side is fixed as good as it can be. We're just gonna roll with it. As I was saying, I went to DCA last night with one of my girlfriends. We went to the Magic Key Terrace, which I've never been. It's like a restaurant for pass holders, or I think at least one person in the party has to have a pass. I don't really know how it works. We had had a couple sips of our drink and our flatbread had literally just gotten placed down. We picked it up, had our first bite, and the waitress came up and she was like, "I'm so sorry, I'm gonna need you guys to evacuate." And I kind of laughed because I thought she was kidding. She was not kidding. She's like, "No, literally you have to get up and leave all of your stuff." Like, not our purses, but like our food and stuff, you know? And we kind of just like looked at her and then looked down and she was like, "I'm gonna get you a to-go cup, but I can't give you boxes." Like, I don't think she probably should have even gave us the cup. They obviously were like, "Get people out of here immediately." Long story short, our bill was completely comped and they gave us little passes for preferred seating at World of Color, which was starting like 45 minutes from when we got evacuated. Literally poured our drinks in to-go cups, picked up our flatbread with our hands. I was like, I'm hungry, I'm not leaving this. So we both picked up half the flatbread and we made our way over to World of Color, and it was perfect because no one was really in that section yet that we had got access to. So we were right at the front of our section. We just sipped on our drink that we took with us and we had a grand old time. The server kept apologizing and I was like, there's no apology necessary. We literally just got a free restaurant visit and preferred seating at World of Color. So anyways, that's why I only slept 45 hours and I am up now because my sister is having a little coffee event at her house. I don't know if you guys have seen that kind of theme where you have like a little cafe at home. So she has a menu of drinks, food, the whole nine. So I'm excited to take you guys and show you. You know, my sister is like the event queen. It starts at 10, but I'm getting there at 9. I pretty much always go a little bit earlier to her events. So I'll be able to show you guys a good look around before everybody gets there. Not that I couldn't show you once everyone's there, but you guys, my family, we're very loud people. I finished getting ready and then I'm just gonna put on a very comfortable, casual outfit and I will see you at my sister's. I'm at my sister's house. I've just been helping her kind of set up a few things, being her sous chef. I did immediately raid her closet though, because the outfit I showed up in was not the vibe of what everyone else had. Hey, Joe. Here's the setup. I'm literally dead because she's like, yeah, it's gonna be just super low-key, have some coffee. There's a whole cafe set up. Build your own bud vase station over here. Are these all buds, Ashley, or am I crazy? Okay, here is the menu. I will be having the strawberry latte. I'm so excited. I can't remember if I mentioned that earlier. I keep seeing it all over TikTok and I cannot wait. This literally looks like a coffee shop display window. Turn on the light. Does this look better? Yeah, probably. Yeah. These look so good. Ham and Gruyere.
I can't say it. Almond croissant, chocolate croissant, cherries, biscotti, carrot cake will be going there. Coffee cake, and then there'll be broccoli cheddar quiche. Coffee supplies. What the heck is this?
Your phone's on the couch.
Fancy.
Checking in. I am back in my like home area. I actually just stopped and got a little dinner situation. It's actually 5:49. Our little coffee cafe morning turned into an all-day event, as it typically does when my family gets together, so I'm not the least bit surprised. I actually wanted to stay longer and some people were still there, but I'm trying to be a responsible girl. I have things to do at home. I got a double from In-N-Out. That is my go-to, honestly, like all the time. $6, 34 grams of protein. I get mine plain, just meat and cheese, and put the sauce on afterwards. Regardless if you like extra stuff in it, I promise, get the sauce on the side. The bun stays super crispy and it's just like a different experience. Just try it once. That's all I'm asking you. I'm gonna eat this, drink my water, and then we are going into Trader Joe's. I honestly thought about just braving the wild with this camera. It is a little bit awkward with the big camera, I'm not gonna lie. But Trader Joe's, man, one of the first places to test that out in. It's just maybe not the vibe, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna record on my phone. I've seen a lot of vloggers that I watch regularly say, oh, I'm recording on my phone, and I honestly can't tell a difference. So once we cut to the Trader Joe's clips, let me know if you notice a difference in quality, like if it's really bad. Part of me hopes that obviously it's great and it works just like the camera, but then a part of me might be salty considering how much money I spent on the camera you're currently viewing me on. I guess we shall see in 3, 2, 1. I'm finally gonna try these because I can't see one more video of people eating them. They look so good. My absolute favorite. My sister actually had this out today. I had never had it and it is phenomenal. So you're coming home with me. Hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks. I actually didn't get nearly as much as I thought I was gonna get. Back home, just put the groceries away, and I have decided I'm gonna spend the evening doing a little Saturday reset instead of my typical Sunday reset. I live by Sunday resets. I think there's no better way to kick off a work week, but I really need to focus on some short form content tomorrow. I've been a bad girl. I did some bad things. JoJo lives rent free in my head. I have not been as active on those other platforms as I usually am. I typically post 5 to 6 videos a week, but the last 2 weeks I'm sitting at like 3 or 4. So I'm gonna do a Saturday reset, relax a little bit later tonight, and then tomorrow I'll work on some videos for those platforms. This morning, because I had the idea in my head that I was gonna come home and do this, I just kind of left crap everywhere. So like, this is the kitchen. That's actually mostly from me getting home right now, to be honest. My room's kind of a mess. I didn't even wash my bed because I knew I was gonna come home and wash my bedding. I usually get ready in the bathroom, but for YouTube filming, the natural light right here is really great. Here's the bathroom. I was in such a rush, I didn't even put this on the holder this morning. So anyways, it could be worse in terms of like clutter, but I am gonna do my full routine of laundry, mopping, starting with the bed sheets. As much as I love consuming cleaning videos, I don't love filming them. And the reason is cleaning's like my me time. It's like my little therapy me time. I put on a good podcast or an album. I just zone out and I don't think about anything for a couple of hours other than cleaning. And I love it. Also, update on this makeup. Let me go get in the light for y'all. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. And the only reason I'm giving it an 8 is because it's definitely not as oil absorbing as the Tarte Amazonian Clay, obviously, because that one's like formulated for oily skin and I don't think that this one is. However, it literally still looks like butter. It really hasn't creased at all. I think it looks pretty flawless. I just wish it had a little more of that oil absorbing aspect. Maybe next time I'll try mixing a little bit of this with the Amazonian Clay one. That actually might be like the perfect recipe for success. I will keep you updated if I try that. All finished cleaning. I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I stopped recording, I was like, I have just lost all motivation to do this reset. And I sat on my bed scrolling on my phone for like 30 minutes, but then I got up and got it done. I did do a deep clean on the shower and a couple extra tasks, so it took me about 3.5 hours. What time is it?
The time is 10:28 p.m.
Why is that so loud?
10:28 in case you didn't hear that. Just took a long shower. My skincare is done. I'm feeling so good. I have my little bud vase with the flowers from earlier. So cozy in here. I already have my heating pad ready. I'm gonna be sitting here and probably watching an episode of One Tree Hill. I started it a couple days ago and I am obsessed. I did go and check my mailbox also, and this is all packages accumulated from like 2 weeks. I'm honestly really bad at checking my mailbox. I washed my robe, so that's just up here hang drying, and I literally cannot wait to get in that fresh bedding. I'm so glad that I did this tonight so that I can actually sleep in a bit tomorrow. Good morning. I am making some breakfast. It's about 10:30. The only thing I've done today is sit in my bed and voice memo my long distance best friend back and forth. I am filming a little morning Sunday vlog for my other platforms, making some feta toast. Y'all know I'm obsessed with my feta eggs, but I'm also obsessed with this breakfast. It goes in and out of rotation as all of my meals do. Fun fact, when I was in my old niche still of food on TikTok, I posted a hash brown sandwich once. It went absolutely viral, and I'm not saying I was the first person to ever do that, but I definitely popularized it on TikTok, and to this day people still comment on that video and tag me in their hash brown sandwiches. I would literally just do 2 hash browns with a fried egg and a piece of cheese in between, but today I am doing like a toast situation. So you put out your hash brown patties, some mashed avocado on top. I love adding lemon, but I don't have any. Some feta, and then everything but the bagel seasoning. It is so good. I haven't had this in a hot minute. Here's a finished product. Honestly, the lighting in here is awful, but I just need to get over it because it's never gonna change. I also have my Clean Simple Eats green apple greens. I'm gonna watch some more One Tree Hill and then probably start editing the video that I started recording this morning. Just helps to kind of stay on top of the editing process. Do it like fresh right after I'm done filming. It is much later in the afternoon. I have paused One Tree Hill for now. I have been editing the YouTube video that you're currently watching, sipping on a Mountain Dew. Pretty random, but I always just get whatever zero sugar or diet sodas on rollback at Walmart. Mountain Dew's not something I typically gravitate towards unless it's a Baja Blast from Taco Bell, but honestly, it's hitting. So I'm really debating if I should just sit here for the next few hours and get the entire vlog caught up and to the point that you are watching right now, or take a pause and meal prep like I originally planned. I can meal prep after my shift tomorrow, but that obviously is just a little more daunting after working all day than it would be to do it today. So stay tuned to see what I decide to do. It is almost 5 now. I did end up just spending the afternoon editing. I got all of yesterday edited for this YouTube video that you're watching. I finished editing the vlog that I filmed this morning and I already uploaded that to my other platforms. I decided to skip the full meal prep I was gonna make because that would require me going to the store and need some vegetables. That was one of the videos I was gonna film today, but I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. And for tonight, I'm gonna make a quick and easy spaghetti and some garlic bread with the last frozen slice of sourdough that I had. I'm also shamelessly gonna be catching up on the Clinton Kane updates. I only got to like the 4th or 5th video yesterday. It's honestly just so much information to consume, but this is my Roman Empire right now. I'm not going to read any of the screenshots or really look at the photos that he talks about because that's just going to literally take way too much of my time, but I'm just going to have it playing here in the background. Shower is all done, and now I'm gonna have a couple hours of no screen time before bed. This is not something I do every single day as much as I'd love to, but whenever I can do it, I will. I don't find that I sleep any better necessarily, but I'm less likely to stay up later than my typical 9 or 10 o'clock bedtime. I've just found that going to bed at 9 or 10 on work nights with how early I work and how long my shifts are is pretty much the max, like the latest I can go to sleep and still feel my best the next day. I did just film another short form video, a little relaxation / night vlog type of vibe. I wanted to get to 2 or 3 videos today. I got 2 done, so I do feel accomplished. Here's our little bedside setup. I have some stir mixed in with some ice water. This book, you guys. I honestly wish there had been a disclaimer for the first book, because if I knew what it was about when it starts to get rocky, if you know what I'm talking about, I honestly wouldn't have read it just due to some feelings and things that it brought up. But the thing with me is once I'm invested in something, whether it be a show or a book, I have to see it through usually. A few of you commented on Instagram when I mentioned this that life is too short to read a book you don't love, but you don't understand, like, it will bother me if I don't finish it. For example, I'm in the middle of watching Suits right now and I kind of got bored with it and I'm not loving it, so I'm on like season 5 and I stopped. But I think about it almost every day in the back of my head like a to-do list, and I'm literally gonna have to sit down and force myself to finish it at some point. So with this short of a book, I know I can get through it. The friend I borrowed this from is actually coming over this Friday for a little summerween night, so I'm determined to finish it by then. We got our nice little candle going, and of course I have to have the faux fireplace on. I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for spending another weekend with me. I'm having so much fun filming these YouTube videos. I'm glad you guys are loving them as well. Next week I'm going to be filming either a house tour or a Q&A. I'll try to get to both if I can. Definitely one of those for sure, so let me know which one you would prefer, and then I will throw up a poll on Instagram whenever I'm going to film that Q&A just for you guys to leave questions. So good night for now, and I will see you in my next video.